we spoke a few months back now about Prince Harry and his interview that came out with Meghan on, I believe it was Oprah. Maybe it was years ago. Maybe it was a year ago.
Yeah, better years, mate.
A couple of years ago, to be honest. But and then there was a statement that was made about some other royals that wanted to know about like what complexion the baby would be and all the rest of it. So there was a book that was written, and it came out that the actual royals that they were actually talking about was actually, I don't know if it's allegedly, I don't even know, like the book says it is. I'm not saying it is, the book says it is. It was King Charles and also Kate. They were named in the book as the royals that were questioning the complexion of the royal baby.
I don't think it was in a negative way. What you gotta think about it, like these guys are from an upper class family, first of all. Second of all, they've never had no sort of mix in their heritage whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? So now there is a new ethnic minority or ethnicity in their family. It's obvious curiosity to be like, oh, I wonder what color the child will come out, or will the child come out a bit this and that, because they don't know. I think it's from an ignorant place. But it's how it's said though. So if Prince Charles is like, boy, I don't know if this is in a negative light, like like is your child gonna come out like them ghetto kids, or I don't know. But if this is in a negative way, then of course. But if it's like I wonder what the child is it gonna come out like, what kind of complexion then?
You know what, Kel, I would agree with you if they were on the remotest part of the world.
Yeah.
But they are though. In their mind, they can't. No, these men don't relate. They don't relate, bro.
Kel.
Trust me, no. Trust me.
Bro,
Especially King Charles, bro, and his dad, King Phillips, whatever his name was.
Prince Philip.
Prince Phillips. Like the things he used to say. He used to say things. Do you know what I mean?
I'm all for the ignorance. I'm all for the occasional racist statement. You're old, all that kind of stuff. But we've seen mixed race people before.
You know what? I was slightly kind of almost agreeing with what you were saying, Kel. But then again, I almost think I don't even think I've even heard a black person say that about us, like basically, because we know that we've got different shades in it going on.
Yeah.
When I think about it, I've never heard anyone of our color say anything like that.
Yeah, but we're different though, Merv. We are used to mixing. We're used to. Do you know what I mean? We're used to mixing. We're used to being of other ethnic groups and mingling. And
it's almost like,
you know what I mean?
Like I don't know. Would we say like, if a white person, like a white couple having a baby or something? Oh, I wonder if their hair's gonna come out like blonde or brunette or something. Like those questions don't even come to mind. Do you know what I mean? It might be curiosity, like maybe in your mind, but actually say it is like taking it further, isn't it? That's the inappropriate.
I'm sure. Yeah, go on, Rich. Go on.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, to be honest. I think.
Which one?
No, in regards to that, like
you're with who?
No, I'm with Kel. Sorry, I'm with because Kel said, "Go on, Rich," and I said, "I'm actually with you in the sense of what you're saying." I totally agree. I just think they're so distant from the world. Is a kind of question that they would ask.
No, you wouldn't. Hey, come on, it's 2023.
No, it doesn't matter what it's 20.
They've got black people that come in the palace all the time. Let's not do this.
No, but they're questioning.
But Nate,
they're
not questioning
in their family.
Come on, man. What?
Not in their family.
If you said, "Oh, I wonder if it would have our nose," fair enough. Yeah, I wonder if it would have dad's ears, whatever. But for you to say you wonder what complexion it will be, what do you mean?
Yeah, because obviously Meghan's half white herself, so maybe they're thinking, maybe would it come out more white or?
No, bro, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
Well, they've never had nothing in their heritage, bro.
Still. Imagine though, no one in your family has ever gone out with. I don't know. There's never.
Okay, let's say this. One of my family members goes out with a Japanese or a Far Eastern person. Yeah, I'll be like, rah, wonder what eyes my child will have. You wouldn't think that.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't think that.
No,
Come on.
Come on. No, you would.
Come on.
You'll be intrigued because you're having it.
Just say.
No, one minute.
Yeah, go on.
Just 1 minute. Don't forget, he's having the discussion with his family members, not anyone on the road, with his family members.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like he's talking to anyone else.
Exactly.
One second.
These are the questions you ask within your family.
Yeah, so
No,
he
it's
can
not.
say that.
Is.
I don't think that's an issue.
You would say, listen, 1 second. You would say, yeah, oh my God, cousin John is going out with this East Asian woman. I wonder what their eyes are going to be like. Fuck off. You would say that.
But the way you're saying it is like, I want to see the way you're saying it, but it'll come up in conversations. It will come up in conversations. Of course it will. Amongst the family, of course it will.
Amongst the family, yeah.
Not in a negative way. It's like we
don't know the full context and how it was stated.
Rich, have you ever? Your brother has a baby. Have you ever said, "I wonder what that baby will look like"? No, your brother just has the baby. Like, what are we talking about?
Even with another race, if it's with another race that you've never had in your family before, it will come up in conversation.
No, wild.
No, yeah, I think we are wild. I think we are wild because I don't understand where you're coming from.
Come on, man.
Okay, you've never.
To be honest, black, we're the worst. You know, we're the worst. When black people give, let's say, I can't wait for my child to have coolie hair and all that. We're the worst.
Thank you.
We're the worst. Oh, my child gonna have good hair because he's got Indian in him. We're the worst. You always do shit like that. Shit like that.
That's facts, though. What Kel's saying, though.
Who's fact? In which family? Maybe yours, not my family.
Oh, come on, Nate. Come on, Nate.
My family.
Come on, Nate. You're chatting shit. You're chatting shit, Nate.
What? My family are gonna say, like, oh, they're gonna have good hair. Fuck off. That's not.
I'm not saying your family, but it's in the black community. It's said a lot. Man, when I was growing up, it was said a lot. No,
man, you gotta stop that narrative.
Come on.
Stop that narrative.
What do you mean? That is not us saying it, but what I'm saying, it has been said by elders, like family members, elders. It's standard.
Nah, it's not standard. It's not a standard.
That is a standard. Oh my God, my great grandfather was an Arawak Indian. That's why I got this good hair. And when my picnic goes up.
Wait 1 second. That is not. That's still not saying. Oh, my child is. Nah, man. Sorry, I can't.
It is, but what I'm trying to say is these topics will come up in conversation.
It would never.
And all the eye color. We're the worst. I've seen it. I've seen it and heard it so many times growing up.
You know what we've just done there?
So many times growing up.
This is what we've just done, yeah? We've gone from saying what the Prince and Thingy did, or King, whatever they did, yeah? And somehow we've come out in the conversation making ourselves, we're excusing.
You're asking the question, but no, Nick, you're the one asking the question. You put it to us. I didn't bring it to us. You put it to us.
Their behavior by saying we do exactly the same thing, so it's all right.
No,
man. What they did was wrong.
Wait a minute. We were talking about the word family. You're the one that said, "Oh, black people don't do that." I'm like, yes, we do that.
No.
We do. I'm giving you examples of how we do it.
I'm
giving you examples of how we do it.
Money, do you know anybody, that would have a child of another race that would say, "Oh, I wonder what color this child would be"?
To be honest, yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God. Go on,
Maybe it's just me.
No, I ain't got nothing.
That's just me.
No, big up.
I'll be honest, even taking myself into account, like when I was with my ex, she's quite light. I've always been like, I hope if we did have any kids that.
How light is she?
You're such an idiot.
Anyway, yeah, I would have hoped that there would be like some resemblance of me in that child. So
exactly. So within your family, within yourselves, you'd be like, "Wow, is the child going to come out like me or more lighter?" Exactly.
My brothers have kids, and their child looks like a white person, like kind of blonde hair, blue eyes, and the dad is black. And I'm like, I hope that doesn't. No disrespect, but I want my child to look like me. Like all of us, I'm sure we would all want the features that we have passed down. No,
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
I don't know, and I think maybe I don't know. I've never had that conversation, and I've got interracial.
We all have. We all have.
Members, but that's never been a thought of mine.
But the reason why I can see it coming from them because they don't have that in their family at all.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? It's a taboo for them to do that. So for the first time to do it, of course, these conversations are going to happen. It's going to happen. Maybe because Megan's from, I don't know, she's never seen that before. So she might take it as racism. And I wasn't there. I don't know how it was said. It all depends on how it was said. Do you know what I mean?
If Megan heard it, I still think it's racism.
Nah, it depends on how it's said. It just depends on how.
Yeah, it's about context. That's what I'm saying.
It can be coming from a total ignorant space. Do you know what I mean?
If Charles had the conversation, if Charles had Kate had the conversation in a separate room, Megan not there, Harry not there.
That's even worse. That's worse.
So what? You're in front of them, in your face.
Yes.
Like, I wonder how your baby's gonna be.
no, coming from the royal family.
That's yeah.
That is wild.
No.
That is wild.
What? So you're saying if Kate's passing the room or overhears them saying that, that's not worse than to say it in your face.
Well,
But say in their face. You don't know.
Don't say it.
Like I said, that's why I feel it's from an ignorant place because they said it out like blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Because it's from an ignorant place. It's not from a spiteful place. Do you know what I mean?
The fact that they travel around the world, they see all of these things. I think.
Oh my gosh, that's from a distance, brother. That's like hi. From a
now
distance.
it's coming into your family.
Now it's in your door. That's on your doorstep. It's a whole different matter.
And to be fair, you would have thought, oh, them two together would one of them be ginger or not? Do you get what I mean? Would they taken Harry's features? You don't know. So, and the child is ginger, so you would ask that kind of questions, right? I wonder what color the child's going to be. I wonder if it's going to have
They
ginger
definitely
hair.
do that with ginger kids. Oh, is my child going to be ginger? They definitely do
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? It's a common thing. It's not down to ignorance. Well, the royal family from their side of things, like Kel said, it's new to their family. It's a different color coming in.
Which
I'm lying. They don't want that color coming in. Let's be real.
Yeah.
No, yeah, of course they probably wouldn't have.
Which is probably why they're asking the question. But also, I don't know the fact that Prince Harry is completely white. Meghan is pretty much white. She's got, what is it? Her mum that's black, yeah.
Yeah, mom's
I
black.
think she's
So,
mixed
I mean,
race. So
there's more or less
mom's black,
chance
she's
that
black.
child's coming out light anyway. I mean, it's already happened, I know, but
Yeah.
wait for them to question.
The child is basically white. I've seen a picture of the child's basically, but they don't know. But what I'm trying to say, Miles, they've never had this. Whereas we've seen it a lot. We've got cousins that are mixed race that married white people that have had white kids. We've got cousins, like, you know what I mean? So with the black community, we see it a lot because that's how we are. We mingle. Do you know what I mean? And our families mingle. Whereas that particular family do not.
Yeah, of course.
They do not. You know what I mean? So this is a whole new thing to them. So for them to ask these kind of questions, for me, out of ignorance, like again, I wasn't there, so I don't know how it was said. But for me, it's just out of ignorance and not knowing. And then just asking that question. Do you know what I mean? And maybe to Megan, it's racist because she probably feels, why you ask that question? Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. But to them, it matters because they're like, wow, this is new to us. I wonder what color the child will come out. Do you know what I mean? It'll be ginger. Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? Is it going to come out of Afro? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to ask these questions.
It's what you call a microaggression, basically. Like, so a microaggression. So even though they may not have the intention of being spiteful or harmful towards her, what they've done was ignorant, hands down.
Yeah.
No one's denying that.
100%.
So that's the message that we got to take from this.
Yeah, that's it.
My eyes, it's wild.
Respect that.
Respectfully, I think it's wild. And maybe I've learned something that you all potentially would have that conversation. I've never thought about that conversation.
Whatever, Nate, man.
Respect that, man.
Never thought of it, man. But it is what it is. Obviously, they'll just get on with it, and I guess now everything's cool, isn't it?
But to be fair, Nate, you wouldn't need to think of it. Like, if let's say if you got together with a person of another race, a lot lighter than us, you'd think about it. Like, while she's pregnant, you'd be like, wonder what you would. There's no way you wouldn't.
Okay, but see what you're saying though. This is what I'm saying.
This is what I meant when I said
yeah. But if Harry fought that, that's fair enough. Yeah. If Meghan fought it, that's fair enough. Yeah. But I don't expect your parents to have that thought.
And to say it.
That's more what it's about. It's not,
Yeah.
look, if those two had that thought, it's your seed, whatever, innit? Yeah. But for your mum or your dad to have that thought, like, raw, what going for this?
Look, guys, if your parents can't ask you those questions, then what are they doing?
What are you on?
I don't understand.
I don't understand you lot.
Is your parents asking their own son and wife?
No, you're asking your son a question you don't know he don't know the answer to.
No, but it was in front of Meghan, wasn't it?
If in front of Meghan or not, but you're still asking.
No. That's what's important. If it's in front of Meghan, it's all kinds of wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you can't say. Bro,
it depends. Like it depends.
No,
like I said to you, them asking, oh, what color is it? I wonder what color the child's gonna come out. Because, like I said to you, like if they didn't say it from Meghan and they said it had closed doors, I think that's even worse.
Yeah, look,
like,
or it's a slight sting at Meghan. Like
wrong either way. Like whether you say it in person or
no, listen. Ignorance can come across as racism and I'm not taking that away, or it can come across. That's why I'm not angry at Meghan. Like she might take it away. I get it because she's never heard this sort of question before. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying, I don't think they were being racist at the time they said it. If the imagination that I have or the view I have of them saying it, like, and parents are the worst, especially that old generation. Bruv, come on, you guys are going like your parents don't see the wildest things, bruv. The wildest things.
They're not just the old generation. They're monarchs. Get me? They have to. They've got a responsibility.
You just said the monarchs.
You're making my point for me.
Maybe let me finish. Maybe let me finish though. But they're monarchs here, and they've got a certain duty of care and responsibility to represent. Like they can't just like. I refuse to kind of believe that. All right, well, just because they're monarchs or they're older, they've got more pressure on them than more than anybody. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like they have to get this race stuff on lock. Do you know what I mean? Maybe with other people that are just kind of like remote and that's not exposed to the world as they are, but there's no excuse.
Well, okay, look,
they have to like they should be if more than anybody.
Are they parents first? Are they family first or are they monarchs first? What are they? Are they robots? Like, oh, this is how I must talk with my family. I must be PC. I must not. When you're amongst your family members, you should feel free.
They're saying it in front of Meghan. That's even more reason to tread carefully.
Wow, that's what I'm trying to say to you. They don't know what they're saying is wrong. They don't know what they're saying is wrong.
That's what I'm saying. But how could they not know what they're saying is wrong?
Because they're not from any. They've got no.
Guys, sorry.
They've got no ethnicity in their line. They don't agree. Who are their friends? Who are their friends? They've got no black friends. They've got nothing. They've got no one in there. They've got. Wait, let me finish. You guys are letting me
have black friends.
Oh my
gosh. They do have black friends.
We might as well say that other woman that was like, "Oh, where did you come from?" We might as well say that's okay then.
Who?
No,
the one who spoke to Ngozi that time.
Yeah,
in the palace, and she tried to touch.
That's a whole different thing. This is a family member. Come on, guys.
Imagine talking to your family internally, and this information is coming out. I just don't get it. These kind of discussions shouldn't even be allowed to come out anyway.
So
the fact that it's internal, it's internal family stuff, right? So this kind of information shouldn't even be discussed externally, especially on TV. Like, what are you doing? Are you just here to sell your books or what? Or to sell your?
We're okay to say these things internally.
But what I'm trying to say, if you're responding to them saying it's unacceptable, you should be asking that questions. Then maybe they will realize, actually, you know what, you're actually right. And they will go away and say, guys, you know,
educate them there and then.
Thank you. But for you to go away and say an opera in front of millions and millions of people.
Opera. Why do you always say opera?
I don't know. Oprah. Apologies, Oprah. I love you. For you to go and say it in front of millions of people, what are you doing? You're just causing controversy unnecessarily. So, I don't get it anyway. But they shouldn't have done that.
You lot are proper team Piers Morgan, but But anyway, let's just keep it moving.
How? No. Anyway,
Let's keep it moving.
I'll keep it
Nah.
moving, man.